This is Burnmap. We don't just manage burnout, we predict it before it happens. Because the truth is, burnout doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow burn that we finally learn to map. Look at this student, high achiever, final year. Suddenly, the application stops. The laptop stays closed for days. They aren't lazy and they aren't distracted. They are silently burning out in a room full of digital noise, and nobody, not even them, saw it coming. The problem is that burnout is invisible until it's a crisis. Current solutions are reactive. Therapy is for when you have already crashed. Wellness apps, they are just ignored because they feel like a chore. We have no system to detect the fracture before the break. This isn't a niche issue. 82% of the global workforce is smoldering. 70% of the Gen Z professionals are hitting the wall before their careers even take off. This is a systematic drain on human potential. Our key insight: burnout is predictable. Yes, it leaves a digital footprint, and when people are in the red, they don't want a chatbot, they want a human who actually understands their specific struggle. Burnmap is the bridge. We use predictive AI to catch the signs 3 to 6 weeks early, then we immediately connect that user to a human anchor, someone who has survived the exact same journey. We track behavioral patterns and generate a weekly stress score. When the system detects a high risk trajectory, it triggers an early intervention, matching the user with a peer mentor. Think of this as your mental weather report. It's non clinical and simple. If you're in the amber zone, you get a heads up. If you hit red, the map starts moving to find your support. We match you with an anchor, someone just a few years ahead of you in your field. No AI scripts, no clinical coldness, just real empathy from someone who's been in your shoes and made it out. We also provide community heat maps. It shows students and users that they aren't alone. When you see the whole campus is glowing orange, the shame of burnout disappears. Unlike wellness apps, we don't suggest week long retreats. We trigger 5-minute micro actions based on your context, exactly when the data shows you need them the most. These aren't our regular therapy sessions, they are clarity calls with humans. We lower the barrier to entry by focusing on how to survive the pressure and still succeed. While others are reactive and bot led, Burnmap is predictive and human first. We aren't providing the wellness fluff, we are providing career saving intervention. Our goal is simple: prevent the dropout, save the career, reduce the global burn. It's time to make burnout visible and support human. And this is Burnmap. Now let's see it in action. When a user comes to our application, they get the option to start a forecast. Now, the wellness apps that already exist in the market forces the user to enter each and every data required for the analysis to be entered manually. That's where it becomes more of a chore than a relief. Burnmap can be connected to smart devices and the health ecosystem like Aura and Apple, and from there, it will be able to get the necessary data required to calculate and predict the burnout. So for now, since if the user does not have any kind of smart devices, they still have the option to enter data manually, but the primary source of input is always going to be autofetch. Now, let's enter the data manually and see. We're just going to start with a quick snapshot of onboarding. Here, we enter the user's name, select a career stage, and let them decide their top stressor. Now, they can manually enter their sleep quality, mood, how many tasks they have performed out of the tasks they planned in total, and if they want to add anything additional to their journal. Now, after entering these data, the user can see their forecast. After entering the data, the user sees their weekly forecast. Right now, our demo user is in the amber zone. The system has flagged an increase in the risk of getting burned out for the next 3 days, reminding the user to act on it. And this is the perfect time for the user to get connected to an anchor and help them mitigate their stress. As you can see, the system has recommended Anya, who is a final year CS student that survived a tough job search season and built a repeatable reset plan. This recommendation has been brought as per the user's requirements, the data collected, and the analysis. Once the person has been recommended, the user can book a session anytime they're available. And once the session is confirmed, they're all set